Maurice here back for another Power Pack training. Today I'm going to show you guys what it takes to go from failure to success. From failure to success. I know a lot of you guys have bought courses and been in SMMA a while, and you guys still haven't reached the climax where you have clients, or you're making anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 to 5,000 miles a month in SMMA, and you're trying to figure out what you should be doing. Okay, and the biggest thing that I see most newbies or most people that are quote unquote wandering in the wilderness is they're not taking action. They're not trying. Okay, they're not doing anything. In order for you to get from trying, or let's just say being a new person in SMMA, you have to test. Okay, you have to pick up the phone and make a call. You have to send a cold email out. You have to do a Loom or a Zoom or Facebook post or a Facebook ad or whatever strategy, or direct mail, whatever strategy you're doing. You must take action. You must try. Okay, if you don't try, ladies and gentlemen, you'll never taste success. Okay, without failure, there really is no success. As I look back over my tenure of doing SMMA, ladies and gentlemen, and I looked at how many times I bumped my head, and I still bump my head. It's not like, you get touched in the head with some magic wand that once you make 100,000 or you eclipse $1 million, okay, and all of a sudden you never make mistakes or you never fail again. Everybody's still failing. In order for you to be successful, it takes a learning curve. It takes you getting used to knowing how to do something. And that's what I'm trying to get you guys to figure out, and trying to get you guys to do. If you want to go from, being just an average Joe to being a success, you have to try. Okay? And once you try, you're going to suck. Most of you guys are sucking right now, and you're trying to figure out, man, what am I doing? Man, I can't get these cold calls to work like Maurice. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you're learning something. And when you first learn something, you're not good at it yet. You suck. When I first started doing social media marketing, ladies and gentlemen, I sucked just like you. But here's the thing. I kept at it day in, day out. Day in, day out. I kept picking up the phone. And every day that I picked up the phone, I got better and better. Then all of a sudden, I knocked down my first client, got my first check. I kept going. I got the courses. I purchased the books and the trainings and the coach, and I traveled to go to trainings where the leaders were at to network and learn how to do this business. Okay, because here's the truth of the matter. This is a business. Okay, it is. All right. And so if you look at this, ladies and gentlemen, you look at this picture, and you look at the stairs of success. The stairs of success lead with failure. Okay, as they say, the road paved to success is paved with failures. You never get in an automobile, ladies and gentlemen, and you hit all green lights. Notice that when you're driving your car, you're going to get some yellows. You're going to get some reds. You're going to get some green. You might get a couple greens. Sometimes when I'm driving, ladies and gentlemen, I may get 3 greens. But it's rare that, unless it's early in the morning, will the lights be all green, but it's rare during, heavy traffic hours or what have you, where you're going to get all green lights. You're always going to get some red lights where you have to stop, and you're in traffic, and you want to get to your destination. And it's the same thing with SMMA. A lot of you guys want all green lights. You want to pick up the phone, talk to a client, get the client right away, have them to write you a check for $2,000, and you just start in SMMA. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. You have to pay your dues. And in order for you to pay your dues, you got to hit your head. You have to hit your head. All right. And some of you guys are hitting your head right now and you just don't know what to do. Well, I'm going to tell you what to do. First of all, you need to keep going because you're growing. You're learning. You're paying your dues. You're understanding how this business work. You're learning how to communicate. You're learning a skill. That's why I always encourage you guys to do cold calling, because when you're doing cold calling, you're learning a skill. You're building character. You're building communication skill set. And a lot of you guys don't have communication skill set. You're afraid to communicate. And cold calling allows you to work on your communication skills at a next level. If you want to make the big money, you want to make $250,000 in SMMA, ladies and gentlemen, you got to learn how to communicate. You can't just send out cold emails, okay? You got to communicate. And you're gonna fail. You're gonna say words that you're like, man, I can't believe I just said that. Yes, I've been there. The things that have came out of my mouth too, because why? I was learning how to communicate. Okay, and most people won't make it unless they know how to communicate properly. And it doesn't take that long, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it doesn't take that long before you can actually get good at making cold calls. The next thing is that you got to believe, okay? A lot of you guys don't believe or see yourselves making $10,000, $25,000 a month. And if it's not in the mind, it'll never materialize in the natural realm. What's in the mind, okay, will eventually germinate and grow and produce the result you want, okay? And right now, I've set goals for myself to aim high. A lot of you guys are just aiming too low, okay? And if you aim low, ladies and gentlemen, more than likely you're going to hit it. And if you aim high, guess what? You're more than likely to hit it. But the beautiful thing about aiming high and not hitting at it versus aiming low and not hitting at it. And let me give you an example. Let's say you aim low, okay? And you aim low at wanting to make $3,000 a month. And let's say you don't hit it. And you don't hit it, and instead of you aimed at 3,000, let's say you only made 1,000. Okay? You fell short a couple $1,000s. You wanted to hit 3,000, but because you aimed low, you only hit 1,000. Now watch this. Let's say you aimed high in SMMA and you said, hey, I want to make $20,000 a month, okay? And let's say you fell short and you end up only hitting 6,000. See the difference, ladies and gentlemen? If you shoot for the moon and you miss, at least you land amongst the stars. And a lot of you guys have these tiny goals, and then you end up aiming for them and you miss, and then you end up just achieving a little bit. So what I want you guys to do is believe. And if you believe you can, you're halfway there. Okay? That's so important. You got to believe in order to achieve. If you don't believe you can, then you won't. Okay, write that down. If you don't believe you can, then you won't. Because here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, you can't get away from you. So if you are a $4 person, that's as much money as you're gonna make. It's $4. But if you become a $10,000 person, how do you become a 10,000 person? Better yet, how did Maurice become a $25,000 a month person? By coaches, by buying courses, books, taking action, watching YouTube videos, getting around the right people, trying different things, failing, getting beat up, okay, persevering, setting goals, waking up early, staying up late, quitting my job, okay, going all in, investing in my mind, spending thousands and thousands of dollars, okay. That's how I was able to become a $25,000 a month person. Okay, and I'm working my way up to a $100,000 person by investing more in my mind. I plan to spend thousands of dollars, $10,000 a month on personal education. Why? Because I want to go higher. And if you guys want to go higher, you got to get off this nickel and dime mentality, okay? And you got to start to believe, and you got to take action, and you got to invest. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't sacrifice, what you want becomes the sacrifice. Let me say that again. If you don't sacrifice, what you want, the goals and the dreams that you want become the sacrifice. So if you're not willing to invest $1,000 in the course, but you got a dream to own $1 million house, then that $1 million house becomes a sacrifice because you're not willing to put up the $1,000 to get the $1 million home. And that's what's going on. 98% of the people dreams are the sacrifice because they're not willing to put forth time, energy, and equity, okay, income to get to where they want to be, okay. Next, once you control your mind, you can conquer the world. And it's so true. I want you guys to write this down. Control your thoughts. You have to control your thoughts. Where your thoughts go, the man go. Okay, you got to think big. If anything negative comes in your mind, like, oh man, you can't do cocoa, oh man, you can't afford that course, oh man, you can't afford that car, that house, or that boat, or whatever it is, I want you to knock that thought down and say, I can have that. I can make $10,000 a month. If a local guy like Maurice can go from rags to riches, from failure to success, so can I. So can I. I can do it too. It's all about conquering your mind. The reason why most people don't have nothing is because of their thoughts. Thoughts are things, ladies and gentlemen. Write that one down. Thoughts are things. What you think will materialize. If you think about owning a Mercedes Benz and you put forth the time, sweat, and energy, you'll have it. If you want to become a successful social media marketing agency and have 10 clients paying you $2,000 to $3,000 a month, making 20 to 30 grand, it'll happen for you. I just set a new goal for myself to pick up even more clients. You know, it's amazing that when you have success, what holds you back is success. And I'm like, you know what? It's time to take this thing all the way up. So I'm gonna take it up, okay, and help you guys while I'm doing it. So you got to level up. It's all about conquering your mind. If you can't conquer your mind, you can't conquer SMMA. Plain and simple. If you can't make yourself get out of bed and make cold calls for an hour, then you'll never be successful in SMMA. It's about conquering your thoughts and conquering your mind. And the last one, ladies and gentlemen, do something. I don't care. Do anything. You have to take action. Okay, every time you watch a video, write down a few goals, a few steps and actions that you're going to take once you're done watching that video, reading that book, or going through that course. When you get a course, you got to take action on it, ladies and gentlemen. That's important, okay? Without action, ladies and gentlemen, there can be no results, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this video has been of immense value to you. If it has, comment below. Hit the thumbs up. Helps with the algorithm. And if you're not a subscriber to this channel, make sure you guys subscribe. I'll continue to put out quality content to help move you guys from failure to success. My name is Maurice Gear. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys take action. Bye for now.